Kuwanafua kwangu rafiki, kuwanafua kwangu rafiki. Moja kupenda, mimi ni kupenda na wewe. Peace from above, peace from above, peace from above. In the name of His begotten Son, Emmanuel, God with us. In the name of my big brother, Imanuel, God with me. Glad y'all back. How y'all doing? As always, it's a pleasure to be here by and through the God of gods. My bad, I got to work on that. Oh, the God of gods. Let us begin. First book of Moses, chapter 24. Jane says, Now Abraham was old, well advanced in age, and the God had blessed Abraham in all things. So Abraham said to the oldest servant of his house, who ruled over all that he had, Please put your hand under my thigh, and I will make you swear by the God of heaven, and the God of the earth, that you will not take a wife for my son from the daughters of the Canaanites, among whom I dwell. But you shall go to my country and to my family and take a wife from my son Esau. And the servant said to him, Perhaps the woman will not be willing to follow me to this land. Must I take your son back to the land from which you came? But Abraham said to him, Beware that you do not take my son back there. The God of heaven, who took me from my father's house and from the land of my family, and who spoke to me and swore to me, saying, To your descendants I give this land. He will send his angel before you, and you shall take a wife for my son from there. And if the woman is not willing to follow you, then you will be released from this oath. Only do not take my son back there. So the servant put his hand underneath the thigh of Abraham, his master, and swore to him concerning this matter. Then the servant took 10 of his master's camels and departed, for all his master's goods were in his hands. And he arose and went to Mesopotamia, to the city of Nahor. And he made his camels kneel down outside the city by a well of water at evening time, the time when women go out to draw water. Then he said, O God of my master Abraham, please give me success this day and show kindness to my master Abraham. Behold, here I stand by the well of water, and the daughters of the men of the city are coming out to draw water. Now let it be that the young woman to whom I say, Please let down your pitcher that I may drink, and she says, Drink, and I will also give your camels a drink. Let her be the one whom you have appointed for your servant Esau. And by this I will know that you have shown kindness to my master. And it happened before he had finished speaking that, behold, Rebekah, who was born to Bethuel, son of Milcah, the wife of Nahor, Abraham's brother, came out with her pitcher on her shoulder. Now the young woman was beautiful to behold, a virgin, no man had known her, and she went down to the well, filled her pitcher, and came up. And the servant ran to meet her and said, Please let me drink a little water from your pitcher. So she said, Drink, my lord. Then she quickly let her pitcher down to her hand and gave him a drink. And when she had finished giving him a drink, she said, I will draw water for your camels also until they have finished drinking. Then she quickly emptied her pitcher into the trough, ran back to the well to draw water, and drew for also all his camels. And the man, wondering at her, remained silent so as to know whether the God had made his journey prosperous or not. So it was, when the camels had finished drinking, that the man took a golden nose ring weighing half a shekel, and 2 bracelets for her wrists weighing 10 shekels of gold, and said, Whose daughter are you? Tell me, please, is there room in your father's house for us to lodge? So she said to him, I am the daughter of Bethuel, Milcah's son, whom she bore to Nahor. Moreover, she said to him, We have both straw and feed enough and room to lodge. Then the man bowed down his head and worshipped the God. And he said, Blessed be the God of my master Abraham, who has not forsaken his mercy and his truth toward my master. As for me, being on the way, the God led me to the house of my master's brother. So the young woman ran and told her mother household these things. Now Rebekah had a brother whose name was Laban, and Laban ran out to meet the man by the well. So it came to pass, when he saw the nose ring and the bracelets on his sister's wrist, and when he heard the words of his sister Rebekah saying, thus the man spoke to me, that he went to the man, and there he stood by the camels at the well. And he said, come in, O blessed of thee God, of thee gold. Why do you stand outside? For I have prepared the house and a place for the camels. Then the man came to the house, and he unloaded the camels and provided straw and feed for the camels and water to wash his feet and the feet of the men who were with him. Food was set before him to eat, but he said, I will not eat until I was told about my errand. And he said, speak on. So he said, I am Abraham's servant. Alrighty. That's half of that, because this is 67 verses, and I'm not allowed to upload too much. Anyway, if you're paying attention, notice I said master and Lord, but only when it was pertaining to man. One more time. He's not a master, he's not a Lord, and he's not a king of kings. He is the God of gods. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's why he say beware of other people's gods. His first commandment, beware of other people's gods. He is not a Lord, I am Lord. He is not a master, I am master. He is not a king, I am king of kings. But I am not the God of gods. As always, Moji Kupenda, Asante Sana. Peace from above. Peace from above. Peace from above.